Welcome to season 2 of Meta Rebranding series. This is Omori Ephraim Omorodion. Remember, in our season 1, we explored unlocking the new generation mentality. Now, season 2, we are taking a new topic, mental transformation. Today, we are exploring the transformative power of mental productivity. Get ready to unlock your full potential. We shall be exploring meta transformation in 3 parts. Part 1, understanding 5 limiting forces responsible for unproductive mentality. Part 2, 10 factors that can influence your mental productivity. Part 3, practical illustration of how world changers influence the world through productive thinking. Now, part 1, understanding 5 limiting forces responsible for unproductive mentality. Number 1, limiting belief. This is a thought that prevents someone from reaching their full potential due to their painful past experience. Number 2, lack of purpose. This is a state of depression where you feel like your life has no meaning or direction. Number 3, fear of failure. This is a state where one is inclined with a consciousness of unsuccessful outcome. Someone entangled with this kind of forces may be afraid to take a risk. Number 4, procrastination. This is the state of not having the full motivation or drive to accomplish tasks at the right time. Number 5, distraction. This is a state where you lose focus at your desired goals. Part 2, 10 factors that can influence your mental productivity. Number 1, accept the fact that you are underproductive mentally. Recognize your current mental state and acknowledge areas for improvement. This first awareness is the first step towards growth. Now, do the following as you expose yourself towards this consciousness. Reflect on your thought pattern and habits. Identify mental blocks and limitations. Accept that mental productivity can be developed. Be more realistic to yourself by saying, I realize that I have been procrastinating lately. It's time to address these habits and improve my focus. Now, number 2 factors that influence your mental productivity. Scale your thoughts and choose a higher capacity. Upgrade your mental capacity by challenging negative thoughts and embracing growth-oriented thinking. How do you do that? Practice positive self-talk and focus on solution and not problems. Set ambitious and achievable goals. Now, let's be more practical. Instead of thinking, I will never finish this project, I will tell myself, I will learn and grow from this challenge. I will tell myself, I will learn and grow from this challenge. Now, number three factors that can influence your mental productivity. Recognize stagnating thoughts and avoid them. Identify and eliminate thoughts that hinders mental productivity. To accomplish that, you must beware of negative self-talk and self-doubt. And also, you must challenge assumption and biases. You must also replace stagnant thoughts with empowering ones. Now, example of a negative thought. You can think that you are not good enough. That's a negative thought. That thought, you can replace it with I am capable and I will keep learning. That's how to replace a negative thought. Now, number four factor that influence your mental productivity. Agree to alter your thinking by embracing change. How? Adapt to new idea, perspective, and experiences. You can do this by staying open-minded and curious, by also seeking diverse viewpoints, and embrace uncertainty and ambiguity. Now, let's be more practical on how we can alter our thinking. For example, I used to think that I have to do things in a certain way. Now, I am open to exploring new approaches. Now, the fifth factor that influences your mental productivity. Be humble to learn. Cultivate a growth mindset by embracing lifelong learning. You can seek feedback and constructive criticism, or ask questions and seek guidance. In another way, you can acknowledge the unknown. For example, if you don't know everything, that's okay. There's no problem about it. Just ask for help from both the old and the young. Now, number six factors that influence mental productivity. Avoid terminating your source. Do not close the deal. Do not end the relationship. Do not say, today is the last day I will ever come to your place. Do not say, this is the first and last. I will never have anything to do with you again. Do not say so. Do not say, I will never patronize you again. Tomorrow is pregnant. There is a bright future. Do not let your emotion to make you close the deal with your source. No matter what happened between you and your source, do not close the deal. Do not terminate the deal. Keep the relationship intact. Now, number seven factor that can influence your mental productivity. Seek for knowledge. Continuously acquire new skill and knowledge. Read books, articles, and online courses. Attend workshops, seminars, and conferences. Attend workshops, seminars, and conferences. Then engage in meaningful conversation. Number eight factor that can influence your mental productivity. Avoid taking the routes that led to your past failure. Is dangerous. Learn from mistakes and adjust your approach. Number nine factor that can influence your mental productivity. Be conscious of your thoughts. Monitor and manage your mental state by practicing self-awareness, recognize thought pattern, and reframe negative thoughts. And finally, number 10 factor that can influence your mental productivity. Do not settle for less. No, do not settle for less. Strive for excellence and push beyond comfort zone by setting challenging goals, celebrate progress and achievements, and consciously improve. By incorporating all of these 10 factors into your daily life, you will enhance your mental productivity or mental achievements and unlock your full potential. Now, part 3 of mental transformation. Practical illustration of how world changers influence the world through productive thinking. Now, meet world changers who harness the world through productive thinking. Number 1, Thomas Edison. Do you know that Thomas Edison failed 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb? Number 2, J.K. Rowlings. J.K. Rowlings overcame poverty and rejection to create Harry Potter. Number 3, Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs revolutionized technology with productive thinking. Number 4, Nelson Mandela of South Africa. He transformed South Africa with courageous leadership. Now, lastly, number 5, Oprah Winfrey. She built a media empire through resilience. We hope that through this teaching, you have unlocked your mental productivity. You can now challenge the limiting forces. You have now cultivated growth-oriented thinking and learn from world changers too. You can join me once again for more episodes of Mental Rebranding series. Thank you for staying to the end of season 2, Mental Transformation. And I hope to see you again and again. Follow my Facebook page at MDShows 5-star. Follow my YouTube page at MDShows 5-star. And my TikTok at MDShows 5-star. I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Goodbye.